Hey everybody, it's Don Varney again, and basically we are here and asking the what hat are you wearing today? Wearing my Pebble Beach golf classic, kind of cool as I look over in the mirror. Uh, it's a hat that reminded me of. I know that when you play golf, this is not a golf tip, but when you play golf, there's go on out there, and most people don't handle them very well. So I was thinking from a sales perspective that there's when handling objections. The thing that's important to do that you actually objection is. So many times to you and it's a little vague. Let's see, an example. I don't want to get a haircut. And you go off on a tangent talking why they need to get their haircut. It looks much better. The hair around your sideburns are too long. It's fluffy in back. Things, but that really wasn't the example. And we kind of laugh if you go back into biblical times. There was this guy named no, but you didn't clarify why, then you would have spent a bunch of time doing nothing except rambling and making them mad and not really paying attention to what they were saying. So life gives you an objection to something you want to do. You know, hey, honey, let's go to a movie tonight. I don't want to go. The very first thing you need to do is clarify why. And you can do things like, you know, sweetie, I know that you really like movies. Is there some reason you wouldn't want to go tonight? And just ask. She may have a very simple, valid reason. Once you know this, then you have the ability at that moment to begin the possible overcoming of that objection. If I know what it is, if I've clarified it, and I've gotten them to respond that, yes, this is the problem, this is why I'm objecting, and you can somehow go about validating the ability to stand a is public speaking. Well, the reason being is I've been a professional speaker since 1979, and I've traveled throughout the United States and have spoken to lots of places over the 30 plus years. But one of the things that I thought was kind of neat, and I was at a First Tee organization talking to young children, golfers. It seems like today's got a golf theme to it. It's not about the golf, but when I was talking and I was trying to explain to them the benefits of being a public, a lot of them were like, yeah, but I'm afraid, I don't count, I'm shy, I don't want to do my thing, blah, blah, blah. I had to go back and do what I talked about. I had to come and find out what the real objection was. A lot of times the real objection was they didn't know how to prepare. So because they didn't know how to prepare, of course, then they're paranoid. They're afraid because they're afraid that the give is not done right. It's not the correct information. So you can see the benefit of preparation when you teach. Now, uh, something that I wanted to mention to you real quick, that's important. I want to thank all the people that have viewed this channel first. Really very thankful to you. Thankful to those of you that are watching it. Please, if you would, I would love for you to get the word out about this channel and get people to subscribe to it. Share it with your friends. And if you please, hit the like button down below. But if there's something you would like for me to talk about, or there's something that you're not sure about where I'm going with it or whatever, and you need a little clarity, please put in the remarks section. I do read there. I will. So, and the one thing that I've always asked is, I'm a fairly positive guy, so please don't be negative just for negative sake. I'd hate to block you, and I will. The one thing at my age in life is negative for negative sake. I choose not to be around them. So it'll be a block on you, and that's not a threat. That's just the way it is. I want to keep this positive. I want to keep it motivating. I want to keep it inspiring. We want to give you good information, so in good positive comments. Now back to these young kids, of what they were doing and how they were going about doing it, and the things that they needed to do in order to start preparing for that. I had a little bit of a difficulty with a few of them that were saying, I don't see the benefit And of course, if you want to be a professional golfer, in your back of your mind, whether you say it or not, it's about the money. You see the opportunity living as a professional golfer, doing something that you really love. Have you ever noticed they only interview golfers that speak well? The ones that can actually put a sentence together, the ones that can get motivated at the different things that they're talking to you about. I laid that scenario out to them, learning how to prepare interview by the golf channel. That you could actually be someone today. So we sat down and developed a lot to prepare. Side or whatever it is that they're doing, how to go about doing that. I know Kevin Costner was in that baseball movie with a couple, gosh, I wish I could remember the name of it now, but it was about the minor league where he was a catcher and he was helping this young pitcher who was getting up to the majors. In that movie, Bull Durham, that was the name of that movie. And he talked to this kid about what do you say when you get interviewed, and gave him some great ideas. And of course, near the end of the movie, you see him in an interview, which is kind of neat. So today, I just wanted to share these thoughts with you. I wanted to let you know that you absolutely can handle objections if you want to start talking immediately. If you'll just take a moment, step back, clarify it a little bit, find out what they're talking about, and then validate it, overcome your chance at getting your wife happy. And we'll use the wife as a perfect example, or your friend, but then also how these young children were able to see the benefit of becoming a public speaker, how to utilize that in more than just standing on a stage with a microphone in your hand. Thing that I will tell you, there's two things about public speaking that you need to know. One, as my final thoughts are coming together here, one is it is the #1 for people to have to do public speaking. I'm telling you it's the number only because you're not prepared. There's things that we can do to prepare you. So if you have questions, whatever, please ask them and I'll help you. And the other thing with public speaking is the average person who can speak in front of a crowd, and that includes on a microphone with the entire nation watching you on TV, they'll make between 10 to 15% more money than a person who can't. So that's one good reason I can think of right offhand to learn how to be a good speaker. Well, this is Don Varney of Varney Speak, my website, and it's been great chatting with you today. I'll be back next Thursday, and we'll chat a little bit more about some different things. But do down below, like this video, share it with your friends, get it out there, because the more folks that we can have in here, the more dialogue I can start having from behind. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate you that come and listen. So have a great day, enjoy, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.